Happening, guys? Forgot to start the little title thing because we were chatting. Good morning, Pilgrim. How you doing this morning?
Morning, Guido. I am very well, thank you. Apparently, you lot are getting a bit cold in the good old US of A.
Yes.
I'm not so cold.
How's everybody's storm going? Cliffy said burr, so I'm assuming Cliffy is in the midst of it.
Well, Cliffy, stop standing outside naked. Get some clothes on. It's simple, isn't it?
Put a coat on.
Yeah, for crying out loud. Think of the neighbours.
I'm just gonna look at the radar. It's crazy, actually. We thought we might get some snow down here, but probably not. But there is a lot of people getting snow. Yeah, it looks like the line's still at New Orleans. We were supposed to get kind of started by noon. I don't know if that's going to happen now.
Does it? I mean, it's like our jet stream problems. I take it that once it's on its move, it moves. There's no deflecting it going elsewhere, is there?
Damn, it's moving. That's moving fast.
Right, so you are going to get it then.
That's crazy.
Probably
Because
doing the World Wide Web.
it's 7 in the morning, and the line is at New Orleans,
Wow, you're going to get it. You're going to
which
get
is
it
a
tomorrow.
ways away. But by noon, it's at Pensacola, so we're probably looking more like 2 or 3 before it really gets to us.
Got you. Oh, in the afternoon, not 2 or 3 in the morning.
No, yeah, this afternoon.
So
And
you'll get it
we
today.
got the southern, we got this thunderstorm line. We get
Oh, yeah,
lines in
okay,
the
yeah,
winter. And
Yeah.
so the cold air is pushing the warm air, and that's where the thunderstorms. It's just a line of red, man. We're gonna get schwacked with thunderstorms. But everyone north, up like I don't know what north Atlanta and north is getting kind of a wintry mix, and then up what about Indianapolis, Columbus latitude is just getting snowed on. Holy cow. Rough, cold, maybe 11.53 so far. 2 to 3 more
Wow.
falling. Oh, wow, man.
Wow. That's it. You won't be sitting on the beach tomorrow night, then, will you?
Hey, thanks for the sub, Kedge. Let's see. Wayne is 12 degrees in Dallas. So it's kind of, well, it's actually still around Dallas a bit. I still see some snow flurries going on in Dallas, or near it anyway, out to the west of y'all. So Dallas got schwacked. We're about to get hit later today with the thunderstorm line. Crazy
Oh,
stuff.
all Grendel will tell you. All the Canadians are laughing at you. They're like, "Yeah, that's summer to us."
Yeah, I see that. I see Oak City is just west of the major line of stuff. Hype train coming in. Thanks,
Oh,
Zemke.
nice one.
Appreciate it, brother. No show yet in Buffalo. No snow yet in Buffalo. Should start soon. Buffalo, really? Oh no, yeah, you're way out in New York. Crazy.
But it is crazy that the size of the US, that storm is big enough to cover east to west coast, almost. Not
Well, north south for sure.
Big enough.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
it's
definitely
probably a
north-south.
third of the country that it covers at any one time, but it's gone completely. No kidding, just about border to border. I don't know if it
That is
really. I don't know
insane,
if
isn't it?
Montana or North Dakota really got much snow, but it's up there too. So I mean, it just swept across the whole country.
Yeah,
Wild.
absolutely insane.
Grendel, not so bad here. -8 C and no snow today. What
Oh,
is
yeah.
-8
See?
C in Fahrenheit?
I don't know the calculation for that. It's 0 degrees is something like
17,
32, isn't it?
18 degrees,
Yeah.
17 and a half, 17.6. Okay.
Yeah.
Man, when you're telling me 17.6 isn't bad, we've got a family friend. She's a teacher
Bad.
at a different school, but used to teach with my wife. She's taken a class of high schoolers, a group of high schoolers to New York this week, to New York City.
Right.
Although
Just
now
had
that I'm
2
looking,
more subscribers. You've just had
oh man,
Obrut
check it
and
out,
Stickler.
Obrut. Thank you, Stickler. Appreciate it, guys. There's the hype train. So she's going to New York City this week for the school trip. Honestly, I'm not 100% sure she's going now because
No, not with
it's
this
Sunday.
weather. No,
They're going to
probably
get
not.
schwacked today and tomorrow. They're supposed to fly tomorrow,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, I think you'd be struggling, wouldn't it? You know what I mean?
The high the whole time they're there is 21 degrees.
Jeepers. He's not going anywhere.
Oh, thanks for doing the gift, man.
No, it's just
Appreciate it,
whoever
brother.
got it, they got it. Oh, Wayne got it. I don't believe I give it to Wayne. Crying out loud.
You gave it to
I knew he was
Wayne.
going there. Well, it was like anybody. I didn't pick anybody, so.
Oh, it does a random. I didn't know that. I didn't know it could do like a random.
Yeah, it's
watcher.
random. I was hoping desperately it wasn't going to be Wayne. No, I wasn't joking, Wayne. You're all right.
All right. Anywho, channel news other than weather, other than old guys talking about weather. Oh, hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
What's happening then?
My dog found something. I gotta see what it is. 20,000 silver. All right,
okay.
great.
Right.
I did get some work done on the project yesterday. We sunk
Oh,
the
did you?
poles. Yeah, we
All
sunk
right.
the posts.
All right.
Although I
Cool.
went out this morning and they're not as solid as I would like, so I'm a little bit.
And you got the weather front coming as well. You're
I
not going
know.
to get anything.
Well,
are you?
we were going to put the headers on it today, but I don't think they're solid enough yet. I'm gonna have to wait.
Do you not? Are you not putting concrete in the hole then?
I did.
You just.
I did,
Oh, you
but-
did. Okay.
Got a little lazy. I don't think I did it as deep as I should have, for one, and I
There you
didn't
go.
use probably as
There you
much concrete as I should have.
Okay.
So
Okay.
now I'm thinking. Now I'm like, all right.
It's harder to fix than it is to start it and do it
Yeah,
right the
once
first place,
you-
you know that.
I'm not sure what I'm going to do, to be honest with you. I think once I tie the headers in, it'll solidify it, obviously, but I think it's still going to be a little. I don't
little
know,
bit of
man.
that.
I don't want to have to dig posts out and put more concrete in. That would suck.
No, that's what I'm saying. If you don't do it right the first time, it's harder to fix
I
because
know.
you've got to. You either then make
Yeah.
the hole in a bigger circumference and fill more concrete, or take it
Right.
all out and fit and make it deeper. It's one or
Yeah.
the other, isn't it? So,
I'm gonna. The
Yeah.
good news is this storm's gonna kind of stop me from messing with it. So it'll rain, which should kind of fill it in. I'm gonna let it
Okay.
sit for the week because I won't get to it till next weekend potentially or after. We'll see where it goes,
Yeah.
and if it doesn't solidify, because I'm gonna have to, like you said, dig it out and put more concrete in.
There is a trick you can use if you make the circumference wider
Yeah,
and then just feed cement as opposed to concrete in. So if you feed just cement without the stones and everything else, that will set quicker and give it more setting, give it more.
well, I only use the Quikrete. I'm not using. I'm not
Oh, do you?
really. Yeah.
All right. You don't mix it.
Very,
Okay.
it's very fine anyway, so it's just Quikrete just
Okay.
to kind of solidify it. But
Okay.
and it could still be a little bit wet too. So we'll know after
you
this
don't-
storm. Like I said, the storm will obviously pack down the sand around it. It'll fill in the hole a little bit better, and we'll get a better
Okay.
idea of what's going on with that thing. But I got started, which is good. Got started.
Which, yeah, to be fair, in the great scheme of things, you getting started on a project is it's a bonus.
I don't know. I have no idea what you're talking about.
It's an achievement.
Yeah, Jimmy, thanks, man. Did you guys see my Christmas bowl thing? Check this thing out.
Yeah, look at that.
It's gone crazy. I think it was either yesterday or today. It was a bowl, but at least 3 or 4 days ago, I looked at it and it just
It's
Can't remember.
exploded, hasn't it? Because last week there was nothing there, was
there
there?
was nothing there. Yeah,
Ah, that's cool.
decals for everyone. Oh man, Hype Train
That was
2,
for everybody.
crazy.
Not far off.
I haven't played much this week. Have you?
No, I had. Well, no, yes, no, not in the great scheme of things. I played a night where just one night this week where I did half and half, so half the European, half the American. The European was abysmal. Absolutely, there are more Aries, or whatever you want to call them, shitty tanks. There are more Aries on every game. I mean, there's platoons of 3, and it's like 6 aside. And
Jeez.
bang! I'm off it, mate. I'm off it. Not European server is a nightmare at the moment with these tanks. I mean, it is just as bad on the NA, but at least on some NA games, you get some that has only got 1 or 2, as
Yeah.
opposed to 6 or bloody 7 in total, or 8 in total. Absolute nightmare. However, here's a good thing. I had an ELC 90 game last night, and I was not pitched against another ELC 90. I was pitched against a, I want to say the Sheridan or something like that. I can't
Yeah,
remember
I've
what
seen
it
that
was.
once in a while. Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, I love this. I'm out spotting this dude all day long. Nightmare for him. He got wasted within 2 minutes. Bang.
Yeah.
Spotted
It's very
the field.
unusual
I'm
if you
like,
run
"Oh,
an
look at
ELC
this."
90 to not have another one on the other side.
Yeah, yeah.
Just 'cause of
I
how
mean,
much
was
it
the
gets
first time I
played.
had that in a long time. Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, cool. So yeah, I mean, I haven't, mate. I haven't played a lot this week, purely because of this Aries thing. Is just It is so frustrating. And I played the areas myself, so I get it. But it is fast becoming, I wouldn't say an OP tank, but it's fast becoming a game decider.
I just think it's
Big
broken.
game decider.
I just think it's broken.
I
Cliffy,
think it's
thanks.
broken,
Jimmy,
absolutely.
thanks.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Kedge, awesome. You guys rock. Yeah, it's just it's a broken game mechanic. The tank is, I don't know if the tank itself is necessarily broken. Stats wise, it's doing okay. It's being played by a lot of people. It's a new tank.
Yeah.
A lot of them aren't done with field mods. So all the standard stuff you talk about when a new tank shows up, it's not dominating the top of the stats or anything at this point. And I don't think necessarily it's overpowered. I just think the mechanic is silly.
Yeah. I think it's taken the game to a different direction. It's horrible.
Yeah.
And this cooldown thing, you can play this tank in such a way that it doesn't dramatically affect your ability to keep shooting.
Yeah.
Technically, you can just keep banging away with the gun. You know, as long as you manage it, you'll never be without a shot. And so, I mean, they kill shots every time you come across them because you know somebody's managing it well
Does
enough
it?
that they're not going to get.
Do they show a
cooldown.
DPM for that tank?
It's got to be through the roof.
Well, does it even
Nah.
show one? And then
Well, I
how
don't
does
know,
it?
but
How
you
do
went
they
to the
do
stat.
it?
I bet you it's through the roof.
No, I bet it's not that high. If they even show one. Yeah, see, 1,875. 1,875 is the DPM. And I wonder what that is in terms of how often. I guess I could do the math because it's a 60 alpha. Yeah, 60 alpha gun.
60 alpha. Yeah.
So let's do this real quick. 1,875 divided by 60, right?
Yeah.
60? No, that can't be right. What did I mess up?
6 is the
Is that-
36.
no,
aren't
yeah,
they?
75 divided by 60 equals 31. 31 shots.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's 31 shots in a minute.
Yeah.
Well, that's
And if
my
you manage to
question,
kill them-
Grendel. That's my
Yeah.
question.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that's how the DPM's done on that gun because it can shoot.
Yeah.
I think that's
because
like
you've got-
shooting and waiting, right? Or do you think it's
Yeah.
essentially clip out without locking out, wait and shoot again? So I don't know. I'm not sure which is faster with it.
See, Wayne's got a good point. It is death by 1,000 cuts. That's the point. I mean, it's just bang, 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 bang. 2 seconds to get the cooldown enough so it can go bang, 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 bang again. You're like, jeepers, what's the point? What's the point in this bloody game? So I stopped playing the European, and then, as I said, I did one night and then one game last night just to get the ELC run out. And that's it. I've done that this week. I was like, I can't wait for this to be over. But it won't be over, will it? Because it'll be in game. Simple as that.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. I mean, 6 months from now, we'll know if it's like super popular, like the Barask.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Kedge, that's what happens. You get teams of them, 3 of them. You've got no chance because even if they don't manage the cooldown properly, between the 3 of them, they've always got one gun on the go. You know.
What
And
do
you're
you
right,
mean
you
by
go to the
Bang
heavy area.
23, Cliffy?
That's a concert you went to. Concert you went to naked.
But if you're getting, so
Picture.
it's 31 shots in a minute. That's a shot every 2 seconds, essentially. 2 to 3 seconds. There you go. Okay, it's 2.3. Yeah, that's about right. So that has to be what the DPM is then. That sounds about right based on it being 31 shots for
Right, yeah,
1875. So if you shot every 2 to 3 seconds, you can get, and that's an okay DPM, honestly. And of course the autoloaders, auto reloaders have never really been about minute DPM. They've been about burst potential.
Yeah.
And this thing has a lot of burst potential. Mid to late game, if you keep it in there, it's extremely powerful.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, like I say, if you're on the platoon of 3, you know, you're basically dominating you can, as was said before, the heavy area is no longer the heavy area because you've got 3 mediums with that amount of firepower. The heavies just get absolutely obliterated.
Yeah, the platoons can be a problem. Like I said, excuse me. I don't think it's necessarily a overpowered tank. It's just I think the game mechanic,
The mechanism.
much like
is the
much like a Barask with a fast
Yeah, yeah.
two-shot autoloader, much like a Prague with it's always in the game, and like Clippy said, if you keep it to the first shot, it's even better.
Yeah.
It's anyway, it's what it is. It's in the game, et cetera, et cetera.
In the game, but it does ruin your night sometimes.
Yeah.
If you want to dig down there and go, my night has been ruined by a pixel game, but it has,
I have ruined my night with pixels.
So, yes, I'm not going to speak to the wife now.
Yeah, my last.
Anyway, yes, there we go. So, have I played much this week? No, did you?
Yeah, 7 days, only 17 battles.
Oh, okay, that's
Yeah.
that's quite a low number.
Yeah, that is low for me. But I was messing around with that Dungeons and Dragons Demio X
Yeah,
thing,
I've seen that.
and some
I
more
can't get my head around
Warhammer
it.
3.
I struggle with those type of games, Dungeons and Dragons and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
It's turn-based, isn't it? So
Oh, yeah.
you have a go, and then somebody else has a go, and there's no freedom of movement, in my personal opinion.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem to feel that freedom of movement, that big world feel to it. I know there is, but it's very much you throw a firecracker at me, see my health go down, I throw a firecracker at you, see, I sort of get, hey, this is fun, isn't it?
I love it, man. I like it. I like
it's a big thing for you, isn't it?
the tactical nature of trying to slow down, figure it out. Where am I going to do this? Where am I going to do that? All that stuff. It's not a bad game. It's relatively shallow. I guess it's deep and shallow in terms of the tactical piece of it. It can be pretty deep, and all the synergies between the different.
Is it a spin-off? Is it an authorized spin-off from Dungeons and Dragons?
Yeah, I think it's licensed. I'm pretty sure it's licensed.
Oh,
I don't
it's
think
okay,
you
it's
can
licensed.
use the D&D IP without licensing it in some way. So I'm pretty sure that they partnered with Wizards of the Coast or whoever owns the IP now. I think it's Wizards of the Coast. In fact, it says that when you load up that it's part of Wizards of the Coast. They had made something similar to it called Demio some other thing, and the idea of it was they were leveraging the VR thing. So you can actually, I haven't done it yet. I still haven't put the thing in the 3D, but you can, or virtual, you can use your headset, and then it looks like a big board sitting in front of you. And you can move the pieces.
Okay.
And there's some
Alright, yeah,
videos of guys.
yeah.
You get like 4 or 5 people in there, all with headsets, and they're all you're kind of moving around the table, and you can do stuff. Which, if there was some pass-through capabilities, so that I wasn't in pure virtual, which I don't have based on my headset. There are headsets that do that. Pass-through meaning I can see the world, and I'm not just completely in the headset thing. That would be pretty cool. And I'd like the idea that you can do the virtual thing and move your pieces and all that stuff, but. I just did it.
Do you see how I struggle with this, Greeno? I do apologise to interrupting, but I need to make this point. When I think of those particular type of games, and in particular with Dungeons and Dragons, I think of Sheldon and the crew sitting around a table, all nerds doing the thing, and I can't really fit a fighter pilot into that mix. Really,
Dude, I did that when I was a kid. I played a lot of D&D, man. Absolutely.
I mean, were you the Sheldon of your group? Is this what?
I was nowhere near that intelligent, but potentially. We played war games.
A war in a jet. Take him out there. Put him with a load of nerds around the coffee table. There you go. There's your game.
I've always said I'm not your typical fighter pilot, man. But you think they're all sort of you think they're all sort of a monolith, as in they're all the same people, and there's a lot of similar personalities, I guess you would say.
Yeah.
But scratch the surface like any group of people, and you find all kinds of different interests and hobbies and stuff like that.
I get it. It's nice to just make that comment, to be honest.
Yeah. But I always played them, because I was always a gamer the whole time. So I always was playing that was my go kick back and relax thing.
And I think also it does no harm to your brain if you're having to figure out tactics, because it certainly keeps it active.
Yeah.
If you're trying to think 2 moves ahead, 3 moves ahead, like chess is, You know, you think 5, 6, the really good players,
Yeah.
the world champions, they're playing 10 moves ahead, aren't they? You know what I mean? So it does keep the brain ticking over. Yeah, absolutely. Lawn darts. Jimmy plays lawn darts. That's all right. That's what I'd be doing.
Is that where you're at? They're throwing the lawn darts at you?
Yeah, no, I'm the target.
Yeah, the IS-3A already ruined the game, Cliffy. So everything
Of course it has.
everything now
Ruined.
just doesn't matter. Absolutely.
Yeah, exactly, oh, Brute. I'd take the latter part of your statement as read. You know, drugs, womanizers, and teetotalers. Never thought there'd be gaming nerds in there.
Yeah. Actually, there's quite a few, and what's funny is I managed to find a good number of them.
Yeah, they sort of like attracts like, though, doesn't
I
it?
guess,
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah, yeah. I mean, old Brute, he likes the games. My buddy Slick,
Yeah.
not so has like some. And it's not always. What's interesting is not always the same. You know, there's another monolith that people go, oh, he's a gamer. Dude, there's so many
Yeah.
different types
Yeah, there isn't there? Yeah,
games
yeah.
that people like. You don't like the turn-based stuff,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm okay with DayZ, but it's not my thing. You like that quite a bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, look at Brute, Common and Magic.
Yeah, the card thing. Somebody mentioned the card thing, and I will
that was
say
the
that
Edge, I think.
it's yeah, I'm with them. It's not my favorite thing because it's quite random, and I prefer my RPGs with the equipment stuff, so you can kind of collect stuff and figure out what you want to use and all. This is they throw the cards at you, and you have to use them. Once you use them, they're gone. So it's a bit random in that way. Not my favorite thing. I remember.
I guess
nice.
the 90s and muds. I was brought up on things like Game Boys and that, which was a bit more free world. It was, even though it was all very linear.
Yeah.
I sort of my gaming experiences started off with Game Boys and Zelda. Zelda was a big one. I love Zelda. That sort of gaming. I never did the turn-based stuff so much. It was more.
Well, I started off with board games. You know, in the in the 80s,
Yeah.
late 70s, 80s. So, you know, late 70s, I'd have been like 12, 10, 11, 12, something like that, 13. In the late 70s, and then early 80s when I was still in high school. Before computers, I mean, my dad got the first computer that we had, a PET, in like 77, but it was very basic, and there were games on it which I loved, and I played them. But if you wanted any kind of actual complicated gaming, other than, say, Monopoly or something, which I loved, it was war games like D&D, obviously for the RPG side, but also like Avalon Hill and SSI, the companies that made these very elaborate war games with all the little markers and stuff. And then there, you know, that expanded in the 80s, late 70s, 80s. You had BattleTech, and you had Starfleet Battles and bazillions. You know, all the Avalon Hill war games out there.
Yeah.
Tactics 2, Midway, all these. And all that, I just loved all that stuff. I had stacks of these war games. My problem was always finding someone to play them. I had a couple friends that were kind of into it, but not that much. So I would end up total dork. I'd set the whole thing up and I'd play myself. I'd play both sides just as you know, which was, I guess I was always going to win. You know.
You knew what the other team was going to be doing, didn't you?
Stratego, I played the crap out of Stratego. In fact, I don't think I ever lost
game.
that against my family.
Yeah, that's a good game.
My family stopped playing against me because I never lost. In
Do you know
Risk.
what made me smile? Do you know what made me smile when you're reminiscing there about late 70s and early 80s? You were like 12, 13, and then you were at high school. I was actually in combat in 78.
Jeez.
I smiled when you said that. I thought, I'd been in the army in 78. I'd been in the army a year.
Jeez. Yeah, I was 11.
By 1979, I was in combat.
I was blissfully unaware of anything like that at that age.
Imagine that.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Yeah, so definitely started with
bloody
war
age
games
now.
and board games. Risk was a big one. Stratego, all that kind of
Risk
stuff.
was very good because it was quite strategic, wasn't it? There was always, like everything, there was a boss route to win the game, but generally there was It was never a determined outcome. You had to think about it. So Risk was good like that.
Yeah, Risk was always good for fights too amongst friends. That's always fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, right,
You
Grendel.
could have fighting
I was.
sauce.
Yeah, this one
Exactly.
time I fought a dragon, man. I don't know what you were doing, but I was fighting a dragon.
I've never fought a dragon in my life. Unless you count the mother-in-law, of course. But there we go. That's a different matter.
My little sister ruined my 6th
Clippy.
birthday in 70 at me morning 3 days before. Oh man, that's rough, Clippy. Everybody's birthdayed out by the time they get to yours. Like, whatever.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, whatever.
Did you get the old "let's do them together" thing?
That's a nightmare, isn't it?
And you know, Sis's is going to take precedent anyway because she's a girl, number one, and
Course they
two,
are.
she's
Course they
first. Yeah. Dang.
And then of course you've got that. You've also got that birthday near Christmas thing. That
Yeah,
goes on
those
as
are
well with
yeah.
families. That's a nightmare,
Yep.
isn't it? You know, that is
Yep.
a nightmare. My house general's birthday is the first week of December, and we are not allowed to celebrate Christmas whatsoever in any shape or form until the birthday's done. Birthday first, then it's Christmas. You know? Absolutely.
So the parents laid down the law. That's all right.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, Gator, all those, man. Absolutely. Yep. Iron Man. Yeah, those are all great. End of January for us were never a big deal. They were never a big deal.
Yeah, fair one.
Ours weren't. I would say ours weren't that big of a deal either, to be honest with you. I mean, we did them, but not like these days with birthdays and birthday weeks and all this stuff that goes on.
Oh,
Now. It's like
it's
crazy.
insane now, isn't it? It
Yeah.
just rolls on forever, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You know.
Yep. Not like that
Anyway,
stuff.
where are we? Where are we? Where are you with the 100 battle challenge?
I finished.
Let's talk back.
I did finish 2. I finished the. I think I said this last week though. I finished the Nomad and I finished
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
the ELC even 90. The 9 or no, sorry, ELC 901, AMX 901, whatever it is.
The tier 5 or whatever it is, the tier.
100 birthday,
It's
100 birthday challenge is going well so far. About halfway there, a little
Was
over
it?
halfway there, yeah.
We'd all like to reach the end, wouldn't we?
Yeah. That's sad though, because it'll be like what I do. I'll just be put on a shelf and forgotten.
Dusty. Slightly.
I guess it's
slightly-
apropos if you
slightly
think
ruined.
about it, right? Every time I finish a tank, I just forget
Yeah.
about it. So
That's it.
yeah,
I'm done.
if I reach
I'm
the
not
100 birthday challenge, well, some of you
Yeah.
won't know.
Yeah.
Some of you will know, and then I'll just
Yeah. You'll be in that china pot on the mantelpiece, won't you?
tell you what. That'll be my last video.
Yeah.
The 100
Absolutely.
The 100
Absolutely.
birthday challenge, Guido's 100th
Yeah.
birthday challenge. On the 100th birthday, I'll do my last video. Now, whether or not I go on living after that will be an open question, but we'll do one. We'll do one video, and that'll be it.
You're never going to reach it unless you do your house general's projects on time. You know that.
I
don't
know.
you? It's all very dependent.
Imagine
on
that. That's 42 years from now. Like if we did this for 42 more years, that would be insane.
It would be insane, wouldn't it? I'd
Jeez.
be what, another 42. I'd be over 100 and what am I now? 65 this year. So
115?
107, 115,
100,
115. Yeah.
Yeah.
115. Crikey, I'm not getting there, mate. I'm not getting there. But I will be in an urn, and I will have eyes on the side of the urn. I've told you this.
The
haven't I?
googly eyes.
Yeah, I've already put it in my will. I want the googly eyes, so they
Right.
follow Jan. They follow my house general everywhere she looks. And everywhere she walks, these eyes will follow her. She says the urn's not staying in the house. I'm chucking it out in the garden. She says it's not being in the house.
To be buried with a motorcycle.
Yeah.
Out with the
Yeah,
pigeons in
that'll
the
be
backyard.
That'll be the one.
It won't.
That cat will be on top of the urn, yeah.
If we do go 42 years, it won't be in this format. It'll be piped directly into people's brain and their little
that's
chip.
it, yeah, it'll be through the glasses, won't it? You'll
Yeah,
put
their
glasses
little
on and-
the chip in their brain. It'll just be
Yeah.
flat cap on the urn. Yeah,
Or
it'd have to be a
or
bald
what we do-
urn, big old bald dome of an urn.
Yes. In fact, in 42 years' time, it could well be back to sticks and stones. Guido. If World War III happens, we'll be fighting the next one with bricks. We won't be
Oh, so
fighting
you
any
think the
weapons.
last coffee talk will be around a fire in a burnt out hulk of
Yeah.
London,
Yeah, it'll
and
look
we'll
like
we'll
it'll
both
look
have
like
cans of
zombie
Alpo
building
dog
on
food. We'll
Yeah.
be getting the 40-year-old dog food out with a stick. Okay,
Yeah, absolutely.
all right,
Remember back in the day when we had? Remember the back in the day we had houses to live in,
yeah.
and cars to drive in.
We'll have sharpened shovel spears. That'll be our weapon.
Oh dear. And then another overpowered tank will come in and ruin
But
the game. Quite right.
but World of Tanks will still be going.
Oh, of course it will. Yeah.
Yeah. The latest tank, the 800 barrel, 10,000 hit point tank.
Cliffy's just throw one in. Are there such a thing as hairy urns? I'm quite sure there is. Hairy feeted urns for the hobbit feet on the bottom.
Oh right, yeah. Well, it might. Yeah, it may have to have big feet, big hobbit feet. Hobbitses.
Yeah, hobbits is. Anyway.
Anywho's, all right. That's it for channel news. No other news. No other news.
No
Well, next week is an open question as well. I might be out of town, so I'll
Okay.
if I'm not going to do it, I'll obviously let you know, Pilgrim. But I'll chuck it into the clan chat.
The 1st of February, is it?
Yeah. I may be up in
okay.
Tallahassee visiting the kiddo. So
No worries.
all right.
February's going to be quite interesting on my part because
Yeah.
at some point in February I've been tasked with a project to get this create feature walls in each of the rooms.
Feature walls in each. So a color.
A colour.
Because you moved in and you left it.
No.
You left it the neutral color.
We did because it was nice and easy to do.
Sure. But now the House General's like, all right, I need a dash of color.
Wall. Yeah. She wants a feature. She wants colour. So she's chosen the colours. She's done the little swatches on each of the walls to
Okay.
see what it looks like.
Yeah.
Got that. My daughter's come down and chosen it with her. So I've got 2 women who've chosen the colours. So I've got no choice whatsoever. Right? And then I was tasked with these feature walls. You'll need to take a day off work and take a 3-day weekend, and I want them done. And I was like, which 3-day weekend are we talking about? Because I've got coffee talk. She went, no, everything will stop. It gets done in those 3 days. And I was like, okay. So the games room, my changing room.
Okay, that was
is
my
not
question.
done.
It's what?
No, it's staying white.
No
It's not getting-
feature?
Nope, no feature. It's one place which I can call home is here. The rest of it is not my home.
All right.
It's like I'm the lodger.
What colors do we have?
We have a shade of green, 2 different shades of green.
Okay.
Front room is like a darker shade. Main bedroom is a lighter shade of green.
Okay.
The kitchen is I call it Battleship Grey, but she calls it something else, some posh name. So it's going to look very military. Green and grey. That's a great choice. Green
right.
and grey.
All
Yeah.
right.
I'll show you the pictures once it's done.
Yeah.
But I'm not looking forward to it. Lilac is a colour, Jimmy.
And you're doing the painting?
And I'm doing the paint. Yeah, I know. All the stuff has been bought, so
Oh, okay.
I've got everything downstairs ready to rock and roll, including the paint because she went and had it mixed special. She went to one of these
Sure, yeah.
luxury paint shops that you go to, and she's
Yeah.
had it made exactly the colour she wants, specially made. Yeah,
That's
gonna
not too
go
bad.
down
If it's
there.
one wall, at least you can kind of move stuff away. You don't have to clear out the whole room.
Gonna have to clear the whole house up, but then everything else that's white will need a coat of white paint at some point, but not on the weekend that I'm doing the
Oh, you're going to repaint everything.
project. Yeah, well, eventually we'll have to do all the white, but that'll get done sometime over the next couple of months. But during February will be the feature wall month.
Wayne's got a good idea.
Get something else to do. Yes, that's a good idea. I've got the template there. Look,
Yeah.
that'll
then
go down absolutely fantastically.
you'll
Yeah.
be blamed for being a hard right winger.
Well, that'll be it, won't it? Yeah, exactly. Well, look, like Dicardi says.
Can't have your own flag in your house, by golly.
Well, no, you can't, because you'll be far right if you put your flag up. That'll definitely get me some colour, Wayne. Absolutely. I will be permanently moved out into the shed at that point.
All right.
Anyway, sorry.
Yeah,
Carry
let's.
on.
It's time to shill.
Hmm.
Oh,
Your battery's still good? Oh, no! It's died!
Ah,
no, it's
got
okay.
it.
It's okay. Just needed a shake.
the battery is definitely on the way out. All right, let's get.
Let's see what there is. What's in the store?
Well, I
Yeah,
think
store.
the big thing is there's an auction or black market or something coming. I think there was a hint of it. I think on a stream I just saw. There's no article yet that I can see, and there's no data, but I think we do have one of those coming. We kind of knew that was going to happen. You got arcade cabinet. Let's see what's in the premium shop. Probably nothing, fellas. There's really. They have a couple new TDs that they're trying to sell. That's what Salute, the IS-3A, the aforementioned recently tank that destroyed the game. The E-75 is out there. The ISU 152K, which has the gun that the one used to have, and now they sell it. That's cool. Good job. Battle Pass ends today, by the way, fellas.
Oh, it does, doesn't it? Yes.
Yeah.
It's quite a short one, isn't it? But
Yeah.
I just remembered what we were doing. We were going to slide the slider, weren't we? Wherever we are, we're going to use the gold and do it. At
Yeah.
that point.
So the next Battle Pass won't be till March, so we'll have a month of probably the Chinese New Year, I believe, is the next thing that's going to come up.
No, it's the 29th.
No, I thought it was today.
29th. Phew.
Something
panicking then.
something
29th.
ends today.
I don't know. 29th.
No, I'm wrong. You're right.
9:30.
Battle Pass Robocop. I guess I was keying in on this actually. I was looking at this part
Yeah.
at the
Yeah, I
countdown.
got
So
it.
there's an hour count. Sorry, fellas. Yep, you got 2 weeks. Goodness. All right, cool.
No, you got the rest of this week. It's the 25th today, isn't it? You got 4 days.
Well, this says event ends in 13 days.
Right. If you click on the actual battle pass and look, it says will last till January the 29th, 09:30 hours.
So this is fake news.
I'm in. Yeah, it could be fake news. Let me just make sure I'm in the right. I'm in.
Maybe
the
these
service.
maybe these things end in 13 days. The sales,
Yeah, maybe.
but the
Maybe
battle
you're
pass
right.
itself.
Yeah, ends on. What do I say? Thursday.
Why do they make this so difficult?
Because they do.
These people. Where
Basically,
is-
you got 3 days, 19 hours and 51 minutes. And 46 seconds. 45 seconds.
Oh, is
There's
it,
a
maybe I
countdown on it,
misread
isn't
that.
there?
Did that actually not say 13, but it said 3?
Could have said 3. Crikey, you're getting
Hold on,
old,
let me
mate.
go,
You're
hold on, let me
player.
go back to it.
Yeah, I'll pass my glasses over to you. Yeah. Grab them.
No, definitely says 13.
Oh, mine says 3.
Really?
I'm on the North American server. Yeah.
Yeah, look at that. So there's some kind of error in that for whatever reason.
You've got an error. You've got an error.
So just delete the one off the front. It's 3 days, 15 hours. All right. Phew. I'm glad we got that sorted
Yeah.
out.
We got that sorted out.
Tanks, yep. Tanks, Battle Pass. That's it, guys. That's it. Standard vehicles over here. Nothing to add. Blah, blah, blah. I think that's... What are missions? Do we have any missions going on? I don't think so.
No, it's. Do you know what I've found with, and I get it. I understand that I need to do a little bit more work with it, but trying to find missions now, I'm all over the place. I can see the word missions written on the thing, so I know you go there, but it feels like it was not as easy as before, because then you've got. It's overcomplicated for old people, I think.
Yeah, you click on missions, and then you
Yeah.
have regular missions
Regular
and
missions,
extra.
extra missions.
Regular and extra.
It's so complicated. I can't deal with that.
Then we have the dailies on the top, and then the bonus daily,
Yeah.
and then we have the.
Yeah.
I think this is.
I don't know.
Why is this locked out? Oh, these are the Watt Premium missions. This is the Epic Reward. And then we have these other weekly ones, which I've never really paid attention to. And you can actually
Updated every
re-roll
Monday.
these. Because oftentimes they're locked by country and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know. Destroy enemy vehicles. I guess that's just. Yeah, that's just destroy enemy vehicles. But, and then Operation Dravik is available. Cool. Except I'm still trying to just finish out the Windhund.
The Windhund. Oh, yeah.
Which I am just about done. I got two ambush ones to do, and then I can move on for my completionist.
Oh, there's RoboCop missions as well. Serve, protect, and uphold. I didn't realise that.
Yeah.
Serve the city, protect the citizens, uphold the law. I very nearly went political at that point, but I'll shut up right now. Sorry.
Careful. Danger.
Yeah, careful, danger.
And that was a
danger.
quick shill. There's really nothing else to say about it.
No, I think that we've got, as you say, we've got the auction coming up, and I think the next thing we'll start to see is Chinese New Year stuff, won't it? I imagine.
Yeah, that is good, Kedge. Get a little idea of what you did,
good.
because it was kind of hard sometimes to dig out what you had finished or what you had moved the needle on.
Yeah.
What for the auction? What tank might be in the auction that, you know, in the past it's been, oh, are they going to put the FV in, and which they did, or are they going to put the WT in, which they did? Is there anything left out there that's like super desirable that people would love to have show up in the auction? What do you guys think? Is there something you would love to see in the auction?
279 early. That would kill the game, wouldn't it?
Yeah. 279 early. I was late to the 279 early, ironically enough.
Yeah. But maybe you should have paid for it like everybody else did.
Maybe.
There you go.
Or maybe I should have just been good.
Oh, been good, yeah.
The black KPZ 50T, okay. The Sturm to, oh right, Cliff. There you go. See, that's the intel I was looking for. I was trying to figure out what tanks are supposedly out there that would create the most hype. Maybe that's a better way to put it. What tanks that are out there or been rumored or that you've heard about or maybe even seen that they worked on at some point? What are the hype tanks? The mortar tank, yeah. The Sturm Tiger, definitely. That would be one of them. Trying to think of what else. What else is maybe out there? It's pretty funny that there's so many crazy tanks. Oh, another Easy 8. Yeah, let's have another Sherman. That's a good idea.
Another Sherman variant. Oh, I tell you what I watched the other night, and I hadn't remembered watching this film for a long time. I don't think I have watched it right the way through. I watched The Inglourious Bastards the other night.
Really?
Yeah, and I think it's for the first time. I can't remember watching it before. And, it's quite gruesome, isn't it? There's not a lot of morals going on there.
I've never seen it.
You know what I mean? No, man, if you want, mayhem and murder, watch that. It is, and I don't know if it was a true story or not. I wonder if it was. Or
No,
there
it's
are
not.
elements of true stories.
It's not.
Don't they? No, I wouldn't have thought so. But it's pretty brutal. If you're the thing is, we were sat in the front room with our dinner trays in the house general, and I put it on, and the first part as we were sitting down to eat was them scalping some Nazis in graphic detail. This is like, you can turn that off. I'm trying to eat my mince pie here.
Yeah.
It looks just like that bloke's brain. Switch it off now.
Well, unpopular opinion, which I've said before, and I imagine most people don't hold this opinion, but as a general rule, I don't like Tarantino movies.
Oh, right, okay, that's
No.
cool. I didn't realise. No,
It's
cool.
just there's a couple that are okay, and I understand the I understand the allure of them. I suppose I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, Grendel. That's what I thought. I figured most people would be like, "You don't know what you're talking about on movies." I don't care for the guy much, and I don't cancel people like that necessarily. Not many anyway, and that's not really it either. But I also don't particularly care for the guy.
No,
Which-
he is a rather strange character, isn't he? in real life. I've not met him, but he portrays quite a oddball. But I don't particularly seek out his films. I can't even name any other film he's made, to be honest, because I'm not.
Well, somebody just put a Pulp Fiction. I did enjoy Pulp Fiction. It was quirky enough and goofy enough that I thought it was kind of interesting.
Okay.
I don't know. I guess as I get older, the gratuitous violence thing, not to be a teetotaler's not the word, but I don't know what the word is I'm looking for, but I'm less and less interested in the gratuitous violence thing. That's just the way it is.
No, I mean it is not. I mean, as I said, I haven't watched the whole film through, but it's quite brutal, and I'm thinking, I do hope there's no element of truth to this whatsoever, because it's pretty severe, pretty horrible.
Yeah.
We didn't watch it to the end. As you said, we were having dinner anyway, so
yeah.
That got switched off. But yeah, anyway, interesting.
Of course,
anyway, where were we?
As usual, talking out both sides of my mouth, because I quite enjoyed John Wick.
Well, yes, John
right.
Wick, but
so you get. I acknowledge my hypocrisy.
That is fantasy, isn't it?
I acknowledge my hypocrisy. I actually liked the first one the best, though.
You can determine the difference between the two, because John Wick is very much of its genre, but it's very much fantasy. Whereas something like Inglourious Basterds, set in the Second World War, with the indication that it was a group of American Jews who went out and just brutally murdered anybody and everybody who got in the way, and licensed by, the president and the Prime Minister Churchill. That is a stretch, isn't it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then, of course, then you fill in all the, as you say, all the descriptive killing that's going on.
I will say one thing for him that he does well, whatever you think of his movies. He gets the people he puts in his movies to do some pretty damn good acting jobs. You know what I'm saying? I mean, their characters and the acting that like how he gets these ensembles to work together is actually impressive. I will absolutely give him that, because someone said something about the dialogue. There is definitely in his movies dialogue and situations that are really great.
Yeah.
Just the amount of I don't know, violence and whatever is sometimes off-putting for me, I guess.
Yeah, no, I get it. I mean, to be fair, not to Tarantino, but to be fair to all film directors, I'm not interested in directors, so I wouldn't really I didn't even know it was a Tarantino film, to be honest.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Come on. Do you know what I mean? I don't do film directors. I couldn't give a shit.
Like maybe that's a better way to do it. Just watch the movie and decide if you like the movie or not. And like I said, there's a couple of his movies I'm fine with, which are good. I just find he's just an irritating person, I guess.
Yeah, I get with that. He's just an oddball character. He is irritating.
Which he gives zero shits about me worrying about him, right? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And I should probably return the favor.
He's the ginger-haired step kid, isn't he? He is the ginger-haired step kid. Oh, dear.
He just seems like one of the theater kids.
Yeah.
That's coming from the D&D nerd. See, I told you, it's all about hypocrisy here. It's all about hypocrisy. Oh,
we'll
man.
Get to tanks at some point. Where are we at?
I don't know.
Chill.
We're done chilling. We're done dragging poor Quentin in his bazillion-dollar movies that somehow my critique of I think is important, which of course it isn't. Mike Myers was in that. No kidding. Yeah, like I said, he brings in a lot of really high-powered talent, and they almost always put great performances on. I will absolutely give that, because some of them are pretty awesome. I've seen a lot of clips from his movies. I just haven't watched a lot of them straight through.
Yeah.
Because the other one's Django Unchained. That was one of his, right?
I haven't watched that either.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the cowboy one, isn't it?
Yeah, kind of. I mean, he's a former slave, and they go around taking out
Oh, that's it. Yeah, I remember.
people.
Yeah. I've not watched that one either.
Yeah.
Uh,
I think
do
he
you know
does
what?
have another
I
cowboy one, the Magnificent Seven, I think, or not. There was something
Oh,
like
does
that.
it?
Was Magnificent Seven his, or what was that other one? Hateful Eight. That's right. That's not Magnificent
Hateful
Seven.
Eight?
Hateful Eight. That was a rough movie. It is a slow burn, but it gets pretty rough towards the end. That one I did see, and it was okay. I was all right with it because of the performances. There's some freaking good actors in there, and they put on some
I can get
seriously
it.
good
Performance is good.
performances.
Yeah. I'm now. I can't sit and watch TV because the House General has virtually claimed it now. So I get hours. What's that? Oh, all the not the soap operas, but the series where they go and do your house or they do.
Oh yeah, that's
makeovers and all
what's
that.
that's what's playing on our screen constantly as well.
Oh
Yeah.
man, it's
Yeah.
the latest one she's watching is Queer Eye for whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Queer Eye for the. I'm like, if they come round my house, they'd be like, leave the beard, leave the house, go and do something else. I'm really not in need of all that nonsense. I mean, I do your thing, but not for me.
The only
And,
thing
of
I'm
course, she's
watching
got
now
Tom
is
Bernard.
Fallout. I'm watching Fallout.
Yeah, and Game of Thrones and all that nonsense. And there's a program over here called Traitors. I don't know if you've heard of it over there, but that's sort of like that's a crazy sort of. It's I don't know. It's like Get Me Out of the Jungle, Get Me Out of Here. Have you heard of that one?
No.
No. Okay. Well, basically, it's a group of people pulled out from all walks of life, put into a situation, and it's vying for who comes out as top dog.
Right.
That's what it's about. Do you know what I mean? So they're actually genuine.
So it's a
members of the public who
Survivor
brought it.
style thing.
Yeah, and it's done. It's done in such a way that it creates friendships and enemies, and you get to see behind the scenes because they interview each of the people individually.
Yeah.
And they'll be it's all bitchy and all
Yeah.
that sort of stuff. You know what I mean? It's like I can't do that, but I mean the girls love it, don't they? You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I've
Big
enjoyed
Brother.
Fallout too. Actually, I think it's better than I thought it might be. The one character I have a hard time liking is the Brotherhood of Steel guy. Good God, he is such an idiot.
Yeah.
I just
It's good to be an idiot, isn't it?
I mean, no, he's just I don't know
Morning,
why
Timmy.
they wrote him as such a clueless goof, but at the same time, he's somehow extremely capable in fighting and violence. Sometimes it feels like it's accidentally good. I don't know. I guess it sort of fits in to the Fallout universe, I guess, but he doesn't.
I don't think he had to go far from his character to make that work either.
I don't know, man. Every time he's on the screen, I'm just like, oh, what kind of stupidity is this guy going to get up to today? Even the goofy guy that's his sidekick that got turned into a ghoul. At least that guy has a little bit more. He's an idiot too, but at least he has sort of he's sort of
But you've got to say that these sort of things do actually reflect real life, because there are, especially being in the military, there are people out there who are like that.
yeah. Somehow they just keep surviving from one thing to the next. Yeah.
How does he do it?
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I don't know where his character's going. I can't really figure it out, Obviously, the Vault Dweller girl's involved because she's definitely in the middle of the plot. The ghoul, what's his name? He's absolutely in the middle of the plot. I mean, he's very central to it because he was there at the very beginning of the war and all that stuff. What are the other main characters? You got those two. Vault Dweller. You got the dad, who obviously the main villain-ish, I guess. Then you got the two idiots from the Brotherhood of Steel who are, I don't know what their purpose is in the whole thing.
Yeah. Just the padding. They just pad out the storyline.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, as I think about it, it's kind of an interesting thing. I'm like, all right, well, so what is there? I know they were involved for a while. They intersected with the other. In fact, at the end of this last one, they met back up without giving away too many spoilers. They ended up meeting up with one of the other characters at the very end of this last episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know where theirs is going. It's weird. Goggins does steal the show. He does a great job, man. He was on another movie. Speaking of another series that I did watch a bit. I don't know if I ever got through the whole thing, and there was a couple spin-off things that I didn't get to, but Justified. I think it's the same guy, and this is probably 5-10 years ago when it first started. But Justified was pretty good. It was like a modern day. He was a modern day gunslinger. Essentially, he was a FBI agent or something. I don't know.
Okay.
Or maybe marshal. Might have been a federal marshal. It's actually pretty good, Cliffy. I liked it. I thought Justified was solid, especially the first season. First couple were really good, and of course, like any of those series, eventually it just gets dumber and dumber as it goes because they have to do something different, you know.
And they run out of ideas. They can't just
Yeah.
have the same old, same old.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, he was in Sons of Anarchy. I didn't know that. Was he? He was the bad guy, right, in Sons of Anarchy, or was he the agent? I don't remember. I never saw a lot of Sons of Anarchy. That's another one I didn't watch too much of. All right, fellas, we've been out for an hour. We're gonna take a break because I'm out of coffee. Need some more.
Yeah.
Take 5
I need
minutes
more
and we'll be
too.
right back.
Guido is his name, Tankin is his game. Guido. Guido is his name, Tanking is his game. Guido. Now in the shadows came a mysterious chap who spoke in a tongue with strange dialect. He offered his help to the mighty Guido to bring some laughter to his love of speedos. To the coffee talk they both came to bring the message of winning ways to all and sundry and the masses. Yes, that's right, lads and lasses. The damage counts and flexing back will keep you on the right track. Guido is his name, tanking is his game. Guido. Guido is his name, tanking is his game. Guido. So in what, if you want to progress, then seek out Guido nonetheless. With his sidekick Pilgrim, he has a message that to win you must be aggressive. The position and place that you must seek, for the winners only, not the weak. The guru speaks, so listen well. His voice rings out like the Liberty Bell to bring you all to Unicom land, or to die hard trying in the sand. Guido is his name, tanking is his game. Guido. Guido is his name, tanking is his game. Guido.
All right, he played a guy who dressed like a woman. Oh, jeez.
Well, yeah. Right.
Oh, did he really? Oh, okay. I didn't know that. That's an interesting one. He is sort of an odd guy, though, in real life. As so many of the famous actors are. Outlandish personalities, generally.
Yeah. Goes with the territory.
I think it does, yeah. Okay, let's go. Let's see what's going on here. Subjects du jour. even though not a whole lot's going on in the game. We got arcade cabinet is going. Did you play any of that, Pilgrim? Throwing snowballs at anyone?
No, not yet. I might do just for a giggle, just because it's there. But I don't. It doesn't float my boat, but I might just jump in to have a go.
Yeah.
Just one game, you know. It's like most of these modes. I'll give them a go, but it's not World of Tanks for me.
Trade-ins
You know,
are back.
different. They're not, are they? I ain't got it. Oh, right. It's due in, not now.
What's going on here? Is it control? Guess that is the end of it. Okay. What do we got? Anything new? New additions. The Hawk 30, the Patton KR, and the STG Guard. Oh, those aren't too exciting.
No.
Can receive. There's a whole list though, guys. So trade in tank. Has anyone done that? Have any of you guys done the trade in thing? I came from Wyoming to Texas 15 years ago. Forgot how long chores take in cold and ice. Oh, no kidding, no, dog. It just complicates everything, man. Getting all dressed up, dealing with the cold, etc.
Yeah.
Tier 6, Tier 7. Man, there's a lot of tanks you can get. Most tanks I don't have seem to be bond tanks. Yeah, that's the other thing you can do. There's so many ways now to get premium tanks. You know what I mean, Pilgrim?
Yeah.
It's just
I mean, if you've gone down the road of getting the bond tanks, then you probably got the best of the lot. Although, saying that, if they bring something like a premium Ares out, yeah, that'd be different.
I mean, that's honestly, that's the only article that's new that has anything to do with what's going on in World of Tanks, man. Most tanks on them have been considering trading the AMX CDC for the 2014 memes. The CDC. I don't know the last time I saw a CDC. How many times does it get played?
It's probably not the best tank in the game, is it?
Let's see how much it gets played, man. Let's go to performance. Tier 8, medium, battles. This is on NA. T95E2, whatever that is. The Panzer 58, the ST66, 59G. Holy cow. It's not even close to the least played. Okay, that's interesting.
That's odd, isn't it?
Player win rate 53.32. Is some people must be trying to 3 market or something?
You've got to think that.
That's a wild stat, actually. How high towards the top is that? It's the top player win rate in the last 30 days.
I'm just looking to see if I've got it, actually. I don't know if I've got it.
What's going on there? I wonder who that is. It must be several someones. I mean, it's 2,701 battles. -4. Look at this thing. This T95E2, 107 battles. This must be a employee.
Yeah, it's got to be.
Although its player win rate. What is going on there? -10.
No, I haven't got the CDC either.
T95E2, it's been played 102 times. It has in the last 30 days win rate of 42%, but a player win rate of 53.13.
That's insane.
There's no real way to see who plays tanks, is there? Stats on recent leaderboards. Here we go. See, that doesn't make any sense. Wait a minute, what is this guy's win rate? 20. He's terrible. He's 20%. Kernan. Okay, so it's not him skewing the data. Is it Murphy? That's weird, isn't it, guys? I mean, these two guys make up the majority of the battles.
Somebody's running. I mean, a couple of people just running that forever. It's got to be.
Well, this says recent.
Well, is it employees?
I don't know if this is the last 30 days. It's recent leaderboard, but it doesn't really state where the numbers come from. Oh, you think he's rigging? Holy crap, what? Oh, no, that's everything before? I guess that's all his games before these two data points. Not really sure what's going on with this guy. 20% win rate. Yeah, that's all his first battles, or his everything before these two data points. Is this 2025, and then didn't play again till... No, those are all December. Never mind, sorry. That's a day. That's the 14th.
Jimmy says your head's in the way. They can't see it.
No. What is that? This is a really weird account. So he's played... Huh. Alright, so he is 1,000 battles. Yeah. Show tanks. There we go. Strange. Anywho's. That's why when this is not comprehensive numbers from all of the games, sometimes it's hard to get, especially on individual levels, it's hard to really figure out what the stats are trying to tell you. Tank performance, tier 8s, battles. 168G Nemesis has very few. T42. Huh. The least played Tech Tree tank is an STA-1. Been running the EZ8 almost exclusively the past few days. Probably pulled Utz. All right, what were we talking about? I completely lost track. I've just started mumbling to myself.
What's the trade-ins like? But I don't
the
think there's
trade-ins.
anything
We were
worth
talking
trading
CDC.
in.
That's right, CDC.
Yeah.
It's nowhere near the least played. It's way down here, so it's got 2,000. Oh yeah, that's what caught my attention. The freaking stat, the 53 point. That's a strange. I don't really understand. I don't understand that stat. Player win rate, because this says, am I on the 30? I am on the 30 day. Is this an overall win rate or the win rate of the players in the last 30 days? 2,700. Okay, so the two guys on the leaderboard are not even close to the 2,700. That's one of the problems with what I'm saying. Because, oh, there's the whole leaderboard. That's weird. I guess it didn't load last time. Huh. What the heck? I must have been looking at a different tank. Was I looking at a different tank?
I don't know.
These are good players. Recently, yeah. I must have been looking at a different tank. I got my wires crossed, I think. But anyway, this dude, no wonder the recent win rate is so high. Most of the people playing it are good. This looks like somebody maybe trying to 3 market. You've got the 99 battles or 90 Yeah, he's done 99 battles.
Yeah.
That looks like a 3-mark effort to me. So you don't think it doesn't do that? It doesn't change that number for the last 30 days? If you select, well, let's find out. Actually, let's go. Player 1, right? Let's go 60 days. Oh, that doesn't have that. Let's go. Oh, I can't do any of these? Do I have to be a patron exclusive? This is not for you. You don't get those. Okay.
No.
How about overall? It'll let me see overall. No, it seems to be dynamic. 30 days over. Wait a minute. Recent overall 30 days. Doesn't, I think overall ignores the 30-day selection. Yeah, it throws in all this other shit. Where's the CDC again? It was 2000, right? No, this is an overall, so I gotta find the CDC. Overall changes, okay. Anywho's, there you go. That's a it's an odd stat. Looks like some people were trying to 3-mark it though, from what I can tell. And because it's such a low number of battles, you get a 5 or 6 good players. Yeah, 5 or 6 good players trying to 3-mark it. It's going to skew the data high. You know, because you could look at that and go, all right, at tier 8 medium, what tank do really good players love? Oh, they love the AMX CDC.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, get one of them.
So if you don't really think about the stats too much, you're like, oh yeah, that's what the stats show. Good players love the CDC. Not exactly. A few did, not because they loved it, but because they were probably trying to 3-mark it. Which makes me wonder, what are the 3-mark requirements?
Well, good point, actually, yeah. I bet it's not that high.
Here it is. Can I get to that from here? I don't spend enough time on this. Win rate. I thought there was an easy way to get to that. Wasn't it on this somewhere? Stats, loadout, stats. That's got to be it. There it is, stats. All right. I knew it was there. 3,173. That's pretty high, actually. Look, there's a massive spike, as that guy was probably 3-marking it. A massive spike in the requirements for a mastery. Actually, there's a massive dip. So I guess the real question is, this is closer to that. What caused the dip, actually?
Yeah.
That's as important a question, I think. So this goes on, how many days does this go? The 21st to basically yesterday or today. It's about a month, about 30 days. So it went from 1484, dove down to 1274. Right? Right, Gator?
Yeah.
Yeah, Christmas, that is right around Christmas. It dove down around Christmas. Yeah. So that could be something of a factor. These other ones are a bit more flatlined. So this appears to be top level players doing something, trying to 3-mark it or whatever. Crazy. All right. Oh, there you go. All right, what else we got going on, man? Here's the black market thing. That the little crow symbol showed up in a Twitch stream, I think, is what they said here. But there's no real other information on it that I can find.
Right.
There's a link there if you want to check it out. So there's nothing else. Recent official suggesting upcoming auction. I would imagine after Battle Pass, probably the most likely timing for that.
Yeah, after Thursday, I guess.
Yeah, I'm curious what tanks, man. The Sturm Tiger would be hilarious.
It would, wouldn't it?
But
That
there's
would cause
usually
a storm.
Yeah. There's usually something new though, right?
Yeah. Yeah, there is usually.
And there's a lot of stuff in the files that they recently put in. So I'd imagine like probably at least one tier 9 premium or something.
Yeah, as long as it's not the flame tanks or something stupid that they've got. Yeah, good clip that they've got knocking around the RU servers, then fine.
Kind of cleaver. Let's see here.
Can't we? And I've got our other buddy up here as well. They said they'll watch over time to expand the tier 11s. Okay, fair enough. That's cool. But yeah, we...
Okay. So just sort of tossed it out there while they were doing the stream. It could be a kind of cleaver. SPHT vehicle changes. A tier 9 heavy tank, US. Is it an autoloader, loader, reloader? Loader? Projectile damage, dispersion, accuracy, don't know, because it doesn't say anything really about the rest of the stats. But it has a tumor, Pilgrim.
Yeah, it has a tumor, so it's fine.
Perfect. If it's US and it's got a tumor, then we're on track. A bunch of RU. So this is RU is redoing some lighting stuff. So the top is the current lighting. The bottom is the redone, I think. The familiar
Oh,
location.
right, rolling clouds, left to right.
A massive thundercloud hangs over. I like the current one way better than the dark, weird. That's
Yeah.
actually weird lighting. I don't know. I just like the top one better. Snowballs and Ice Age. We know
Yeah.
about that. Here's a new map called Junction. In Super Test, it's a 1,000 by 1,000 summer map, Eastern European setting. Has a 3-way junction railway in the middle, which hopefully will just be dead space because the middle of the map needs to be unusable, apparently.
Yeah, 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 of course it does.
Among the multiple trains located, 3 will start moving when a player's vehicle approaches them. This can provide partial cover during strategic advances. Look, maybe I'm wrong, guys. Tell me. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. Do any of you use the trains consistently? I'm not saying have you used it once, sometime in the past. Do any of you use the trains?
Himmelsdorf, I've used it once and I was shot from underneath the train, so they could actually see me. So what's the point?
That's kind of my point. That's kind of my point. They keep saying,
Didn't
"Oh,
work.
it's dynamic and you can use the trains as cover to move forward." Dude, no one's using the frickin' trains to move forward.
No, unless you want to die quick.
Okay, I just said an absolute, obviously, which is false. Clearly, occasionally, in the right situation, somebody might use it. In terms of being a consistent gameplay addition, it's not.
No, it's not a factor.
Yeah.
Not a factor.
Like
at
very
all.
rarely. You know, because people want to make a point about, oh, you can't say it's not a factor. People use it. Yeah, okay, got it. But I'm talking about generally, it's not a factor, which I agree with you 100%.
Yeah, yeah.
So, boy.
But it's not a conscious factor anymore. Having been killed, trying it, it's no longer a conscious factor. If I happen to move in that direction and the train appears, who cares? But at the end of the day, it's not. I'm going to wait for the train. It's not something I put in as a tactic. No, it's
Yeah.
not.
Grendel makes a good point. Maybe they're more useful in running away than they are in actually moving forward. I would agree with that.
No, yeah.
Because you're desperate enough at that point, right? You're like,
Yeah.
well, I'll just use this train and hopefully I can get away from this bad situation. That I would buy. But in terms of going, I'm going to wait for the train in advance, I'm not saying it doesn't happen. I just don't think it's that often. So here's some more pictures of it. Obviously a work in progress. early days. Some bushes and some train trackage. Hard to get a good idea of what the map is with these pictures. Some city stuff. Yeah, that's definitely an early work. Oh, good. Sniper position.
Yeah, because we need lots of those.
I'm not really tracking why this little area with statues has a bunch of bushes right here, but there you go. Only
Very Berlinish, isn't it?
It is a bit, yeah. Yeah, it does have kind of that vibe. It's Eastern European. I don't know if it's really based on a city or not, to be honest with you. We do have some... Oh, good. We've got tunnels. Perfect. Good. Yep, tunnel right through the middle. Little dive bomb spot, though. It should be able to drop on someone's nugget right there.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
The Durandal. Durandal.
You know, when the maps that have the tunnels these days, you've got that one, a couple of maps now, they've got them. We've got the newest map with the spaceship in it. It's got tunnels underneath the spaceship and all that lot. I personally, I find the tunnels a killing ground. Because once you're in there, it's pretty awkward to get back out again.
Yeah.
So it's not somewhere I go to. I don't use the tunnels. Although the sort of gameplay has changed where the heavies go into the tunnels and they have a brawling spot in there. And you're like, well, you're in there and it's hard to turn around. It's hard to maneuver.
Yeah.
You know, it's a one track in, one track out. Why use them? I've no idea.
Is there a tunnel
guess,
under the rocket?
Yeah.
I had no idea. I don't ever go there.
Yeah. I mean, I go the rocket because it's been slightly misaligned. So if you're in a medium or a light, you can get up to the rocket,
Okay.
and you're protected from fire by there's a train that goes behind the rocket itself. So you're protected from the opposite side, and it's got a running gantry that runs around the rocket that protects you from shots from across the map. So you can pick and poke there all day long. It's an amazing position for a medium or a light that has got a good enough, like an LT or something like that. It's got
Right.
a good enough gun you can peek and poke with. And you go dark very quickly. The only problem you do have is proximity lighting from the tunnel. But as I say, very rarely that's used.
Right.
So you don't get proxy lighted that much. So it's a bit of a naughty little position that is, going up there.
I'll have to go check it out.
It's quite useful.
I don't ever go
Yeah.
fight on that side of that map. Usually I'm in a heavy.
Yeah,
I'm in a
you'll
heavy.
go to
I'm in the factory.
factory.
If I'm in a medium or light,
Yeah.
I'm working the middle.
Yeah.
So
But it's like I think Cliffy just said there, it's the flame tunnel. You know, when the rocket goes off,
Right.
the flames go through that tunnel. It's
That
one
makes
of them.
sense.
Yeah.
So the Durandal that's an interesting shot damage alpha 350. It's another autoloader at tier 10. It's a medium. 242, 300 with APCR. It's got 4 shell. 25 seconds for 4 shells. Wow. Isn't that fast
Yeah,
for
wow.
4 shells?
Yeah. It is a bit, isn't it?
That seems fast for 4 shells.
What's that work out as? That's no. 6 seconds.
What
Isn't
other?
it? 6 seconds per shot.
Is it auto loading gun? So it's an auto loader, not an auto reloader. So what's kind of another tier 10 allegory to that? The Lion, or is the Lion an auto reloader? Lion's an auto reloader, I think. Bat Chat. Let's look at the Bat Chat. But the Bat Chat has 5 shells, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, 5 shells.
Okay. So Bat Chat has 5 shells. But what's its load? 38 seconds. Holy cow. But that's with equipment. Hold on, let me take all this stuff off. Well, I don't think I had any equipment that mattered. $38 seconds.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, true. So it doesn't shoot fast. Like the Bat Chat shoots quickly. It's only 2.73. in between. So it's a
Yeah.
full 4 seconds. So you're not going to clip dump fast, but you are going to get back into the fight fast with only 25 seconds of reload.
Absolutely. Yeah.
T57 is a heavy and fires much faster, but maybe that's a similar time. Let's add that. Configure it real quick. That stupid thing. Yeah, it's the intra clip thing that's gonna kind of beat up that Durandal. So T57 is sitting, yeah, very similar, 23 seconds, and that seems extremely fast when you're fighting it. You're like, you think a 57's clipped out, and you're like, oh, I'm going to jump all over them, but they're back in it pretty quick.
Yeah.
But its intra is 2 seconds, so it's slapping you much faster. And closer to 20 with skill, yeah. So, theoretically, the balancing factor is the 4 seconds, because that's pretty fast for reloading the whole clip. That's a long aiming time, though. Good. Oh, my goodness. 3.2 seconds and a 0.39 accuracy. Ooh.
Yeah. Mind you, I've got it down to 2.3 and 0.29, respectively.
For the bat chat?
Which isn't great, but you
Yeah.
know, it's better than what you've just said.
My eyes almost got me. I think that says 60. I thought it said 80. Like, it does 80? All right. Support medium tank, unusual autoloading gun with, oh, wait a minute, with 2 containers that deliver oh, goodness, great. Never mind.
It's another one.
So, am I getting that it goes boom, boom, 4 seconds, boom, boom?
Seconds. Yeah.
Don't we
Yeah.
have one of those, IMT or something? There's an American one that does something like that, right?
It is. Yeah. Like
But there's a new American one that does the boom, boom, pause, boom, boom. I think it's not the IMT. Okay, well there you go. Yeah, Poodles, I believe so. FP, but there's a current U.S. tank that does that at tier 10.
Oh, well, let me have a look. Hang on.
I think. US 10s. 50, Platinum 60, share. MBTB, right?
MBTB, yeah, that's it.
About the vehicle. Allows a series of shells to be fired from the magazine before requiring full reload. Driver delivers high burst damage, blah, blah, blah. Unique auto load. Yeah, here, unique, that's what they're called. Oh no, the French one's an unusual auto-loading gun. The US one is unique.
Totally different then.
Lacks reliable armor. Its characteristics. Alright, so it has... Huh. I don't think they're the same. Although this is not... This is crazy. It has a 40-second reload, but it has 6 shells. So it's boom, boom, pause, boom, boom, pause, boom, boom. I think this one, but it doesn't, although this is a different format for stats than I'm looking at in the game, so I don't know if they're the same idea or not. It seems to be the same idea. Although this MBT is well more accurate at 0.29. Vehicle exceptional mobility. Yeah. Okay. So another auto loader, reloader, unusually unique loading system. Loader, reloader.
One of them.
Yeah.
We'll have to get a generic word for it. We'll have to come up with a generic, all-encompassing word for this type of tank. We'll have to think of a word that fits it all, won't we?
Something that has
Instead
to
of having to say all that.
burst damage, but more ridiculous than burst.
Yeah.
Bam Bams? Call them the Bam Bams?
All the Bam Bam tanks.
Oh, we got a micro patch.
Yeah,
What
there,
happened?
there we go. Here we go then. Here we go.
Okay.
Competition time. For 500 gold next week, 500 gold next weekend, if we're doing it on the 1st of February, come up with a name that everybody will vote for. Come up with it. We'll do one of your voting things next week. You know, you put it in and it
Yeah.
randomly picks. So everybody pick a generic name for this type of tank, right? Bam Bam, whatever you want. Then we'll throw them all into the mix next weekend, and we'll pull out a winner, and that's how it'll be known. And that winner will earn 500 gold from Pilgrim.
That way I can
So there you
stop
go. Off
saying
you go.
auto loader, loader,
Think of it.
reloader, loader, because that's every time they add a new one, I have to
Could be
add
one
that
word,
onto my
but-
list.
Yeah, one word that encompasses all of that nonsense. And you can't use swear words. There you go.
Although
For
those may
500
be the
gold,
best.
They may be the best. Yes.
Yeah.
If it's an Aries, yes, I can swear.
MFing auto garbage.
Yeah.
3D attachments, Pilgrim. Here you go, buddy. You can have a 3D attach. You have a globe.
Oh, I can't wait. I can't
globe.
wait. I can't wait to stick loads of stuff all over my tank. Oh, dear.
And that's it, guys. We're now.
It's not even.
Yeah.
It's not. 3D attachments are not even useful to distract from the hitboxes, because most good players will turn that nonsense off. Where you could go in and just use historical, and you can get rid of all that nonsense that gets attached to the enemy tanks.
Yeah.
So it's not even useful to use as a distraction to stop players hitting your hitbox. So what's the point? If it was available that you can't take it off, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? It'd be worth having it. But because I had a quote from one guy I was talking to on Discord. He goes, "Yeah, I put the really weirdest camo on my tanks that I can, because it distracts from the hit points. Like, because if you've got if you've got Christmas camo all over, people are looking at the little Christmas men." I went, "No, they're not. They're not. They're just looking at your. They're looking at your tumour and they're hitting it. They're looking at your flat paint and they're hitting it. They're not interested. You got little Christmas decorations on it."
There's certainly an argument to be made that every little bit helps. And I kind of went down that road a long time, but recently I just everything turned on. I don't even care. Like you get those videos like, all right, turn off grass, turn this off, turn the other thing off. I have a couple of those things set up, but as far as like seeing the dust and the dirt and the explosions, I have that on. I don't care. It looks cool.
I know.
I'm not that sweaty about it anymore, so I don't care.
Yeah, I mean the only reason I've got it all turned off is that I'm using a toaster. As
Right.
as
Well,
computer.
good point.
So,
Yeah.
if you take all that off, it runs a little bit better.
Yep. Yeah, I have grass off and sniping for sure, Jimmy, because that
Yeah.
is annoying. Cliffy makes a good point. A lot of people don't even know any of that kind of stuff exists, so there you go. 3D
Yeah,
attachments to
that's
next
right,
year's
yeah.
Christmas boxes. Hopefully, FB.
Tools, you've got it. Let's do the boxes.
Yeah, we're more interested in the attachments than the tanks, that's for sure.
Yeah, we want lots more 3D attachments and special buttons like X that make the tank do other stuff. That'd be fantastic. Thank you, Wargaming. Don't want new maps. It's fine. Don't balance anything. That's it, Grendel. You see, the 252 is way better than the Defender because it's got full mud flaps. Exactly. Behave. Excuse me.
What else we got here?
I don't know.
I thought this was kind of interesting.
What else can we rip apart?
I thought this was kind of interesting about the STK2's gun, the Tier 11 Japanese. It's got the cooling thing. And they actually put a
Really?
little diagram here on how your dispersion changes as it heats or cools or whatever. I think it's cooling. And it gets all the way down to 0.19.
Oh,
That's crazy.
well, that's not bad at all, is it?
Yeah.
It is.
If you wait all the time for it to cool off. So apparently that's pretty crazy. 0.41 though,
How long does it take to cool off?
I don't know.
Doesn't say.
I think it's right here. I think these are the seconds. So, no,
Characteristics,
actually, I
hang
don't know.
on.
No, these are all dispersion. So I don't know what the time is. Does it say? No, it doesn't say.
No, it doesn't say, does it? Oh, cooling delay time. Oh no, delay. That's active. No. Okay. Fully heated gun cooling time. From fully heated, it's 33 seconds. 33.3 seconds.
33 seconds. You got to wait 33 seconds to get
From fully
to
heated.
there?
Yeah.
That's wild.
To get to 0. You can still fire before that, but to get to 0, it's 33 seconds. 33.3 seconds.
What is... Huh. That's a long wait.
It is a long wait. But you can still fire before that.
Yeah.
But you'll just bang your heating back up again.
Right. So kind of limited, I guess, in its usability. But you know,
Jimmy K does the sign writing in the sky thing with his tracks. which is why he has it switched on, so he can do that.
Do they last long enough to do that? I've never tried that.
That is so good. I'll have to try that.
Can you draw the bird with tracks? I bet if you got a couple friends together, you could probably do it.
You can probably do that, yeah.
You know?
Can probably. We must get into a training room and try that.
We did, Cliffy. We slid right by the gnome, but I'll show it to everybody. Here it is.
Oh.
Festive gnome. Festivus for the rest of us. Actually, he's doing wrong things with the Festivus pole.
All gnomes do wrong things
with
poles. Apparently.
He's apparently at feats
Allegedly.
of strength though, because he's holding a shell in his hand. He's got a tank shell, so he's in the middle of feats of strength with the Festivus pole. Airing of the grievances.
Yeah.
And now it's time for the airing of the grievances, and I got to tell you, I got a lot of problems with you people. Do you know what that's from, Pilgrim?
No, but it sounds funny.
It's Seinfeld.
Seinfeld. Okay.
It's a Seinfeld episode, and it's a. I think they probably put it out around Christmas or something one year, and George's dad made a holiday back when George was a kid, and he called it Festivus, and it's standard Seinfeld how they got into it and found out about it, and then Kramer got him to redo it and invite everybody over for a Festivus thing, and it's just absolutely ridiculous. It's just hilarious. So good. That is one of the funniest episodes for me, man. Absolutely.
I do
brilliant.
like Seinfeld. It is funny.
Yeah, it was just brilliant. And that's it, fellers.
Not a lot going on, is there?
That's
Get
a
out
lot
there and
more
get
you-
mullered by Ares. Why don't you?
Yeah. I don't know. I will say I
join the
haven't.
gang.
The Ares thing hasn't bothered me too much. It sucks to be killed by any tank at the end. So whether it's a Barask or an Ares or a Progetto, there's a lot of them though. That's the thing.
Yeah. I mean, that is the worst part of this game, and it's not about all the other things we've talked about. It is actually having a good game, getting to the end game, and somebody does that to you. And you're like, no. I know I only had 55 hit points left, but no, this is not right. You can take your medium or your light tank and shove it where the sun doesn't shine. Because I am so pissed off right now.
It's all the
I
auto
thought I was
loaders
getting
and
the
auto
end.
reloaders though, because if you're low hit points and you're trying to win the game and you got a cyclical and you see them charging and you can't take them out with your one shot and you've got another 6 to 10 seconds before you can reload, and you're just like, well, I'll try to bounce if I can, but generally you're done. You're done for.
You're doing this. You can tell the other guy's taking the piss because you're doing this and he's just sitting there with his barrel pointing at you waiting for you to stop doing this. Because it doesn't matter, does it, that you do this?
That's right.
You're like, I'm going to get a bounce. I'm wiggling.
Yes, there is a German.
Oh,
there is a
man.
German wheeled vehicle. We covered this last week, man. Here it is. The Radkampfwagen.
Yes, that with the huge wheels. They'll operate very much like the British wheeled as opposed to the French, apparently.
It appears to be the British version of wheeled tanks. It won't turn up at its own arsehole. Out of my 144 Tier 6 games last 2 weeks, I've seen 8 6 times. That's nice. That's nice. I mean, honestly, it's a good point. If you want to avoid most of the stupid in this game, you play Tier 6. Generally, you will avoid most of the stupid. Yes, there's certain overpowered tanks and things at 6 that can be irritating, but in terms of most of the dumb that's happened in the last 5 years, it's all higher tiers.
Yeah, it's all up at 8, 9, and 10, isn't it?
Tier 6 is pretty fun. It's not as inaccurate and slow as the lower tiers. And it doesn't have as much insane stuff as the higher tiers. I do enjoy Tier 6. I just don't have anything left at 100 Battle Challenge.
No, you've got 100 battles on all done, haven't you?
Yeah, I just finished the last one now. All my Tier 6s have 100 now. Because the ELC was the last one. That was the last one. Well, fellas, that's about it. That's all the news that's fit to print for World O Tanks.
Then we can...
I got to go to Sam's today.
What are you doing at Sam's?
Gotta pick up supplies because the big storm. I need to go buy all their bread. I gotta buy all the bread, toilet paper, and milk. Right?
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah. Don't buy water. Just don't buy water.
Well, yeah. I'll try to clean them out of water too. Actually, what I really need is coffee. I can't be running out of coffee. Oh, the eggs! Forgot to buy all the eggs too. I gotta get all the eggs.
Yeah.
Eggs, if you're flush with if you could afford the eggs, go for it.
No, just. Do you know what they say? Give a man an egg, he has an omelette. Give a man a chicken, he has chicken fried rice. Sorry, I was laughing. I couldn't get it out. He has chicken fried rice.
Man, I thought we were gonna get like really philosophical, but we just went ahead and ate both of them, didn't we?
We did. What the hell? Don't give me a fishing rod. I'd rather buy me fish from a fishmonger. Start off.
Give a guy an egg and he has an omelet. Give him a chicken. He's got a fried chicken, baby. That's awesome.
Aussie, I'm in just north of London, just outside Cambridge. Where are you in Aussie land, anyway? Aussie bus ranger. You got pilgrims on. Have you got corks on your hat, Aussie? Have you got a hat with corks on, hanging down, to keep the flies off you? Oh, you're in Ohio. That's Australia, isn't it?
It's the same thing.
It's the same thing, yeah. Oh, you're coming to the UK in June? Well, you'll probably get 3 days of good weather, comparatively, if you're coming in June. It's a long way from home, mate.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are definitely a long way from home.
If you need any advice about, have you been to the UK before? I would imagine you would be, because if you are a colonial that went to Australia, then you'll be a convict, won't you? So.
Oh, here we go.
I had to get that in. I had to get that in. No.
Here we go.
It's time. Right, well, hit me up anytime, and I'll try and give you the best advice I can about avoiding the pitfalls of visiting the UK in June.
Yeah, we may be out this year as well. I think we're starting to plan our potential run out to
this year.
The UK this year. Yeah. Yep.
I'll try and touch base with you if you do. I'll come up to the Wirral. See what sort of time.
I'll let you know once we get it kind of nailed down what the time frame is and see if we can hook up at some point.
I'll get in the bike thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That'll be good.
All right, fellas, we're gonna head out. I got someone to raid here. Appreciate everybody come by. Thanks for the subs and the bits, guys. Much appreciated. Got a little hype train going on. Hope you guys have a fantastic week. Oshkosh in July. I have not been to Oshkosh. I have not actually been to Oshkosh. I should probably do that someday.
Is the question why?
I don't know. Well, it's a fly-in, so I would be a drive-in kind of person.
Oh, okay, I get you.
It's a big fly-in. It's a big air show, essentially.
Yeah.
Big civilian aviation meetup.
Yeah. Okay.
So
cool. I would have thought for a pilot it would have been a go-to, but yeah, you're right.
I mean, I don't know. My problem is crowds. It's not like
you're like me. I hate people.
Yeah, I don't know. Crowds irritate me. All right.
Yeah.
Let's go raid this guy. You guys have a fantastic rest of your day and good week. Like I said, I don't know about next week. It'll be a game day decision, honestly. I'll probably know by Thursday or so if we're no kidding going. So I'll throw that in the Discord there. I'll
If
let
we
you
don't
know.
do it, the competition will roll to the following week.
Okay.
So 500 gold for the generic name for the following week, and we'll do
Generic
the pull it
name
out the
for
hat
the
thing.
stupid burst damage stuff. Awesome. All right,
Yeah,
Pilgrim.
that's all. Yeah. Carry on.
See you guys.